Hey guys, welcome to my coffee talk. I know it's been already 2 weeks since I have posted any coffee talk on my YouTube channel, and I've been already reminded by some of you that I should really get on it. So today I have for you some really awesome tips on how to stop procrastinating and how to manage your time better, and also how to master any bodyweight exercise that you want to master in a short period of time without overtraining and without spending too much time working out. So let's start with the strength training method first. This method helped me to get from exactly 0 headstand push-ups to 4 headstand push-ups within 3 weeks. Okay, here it is, headstand push-up, head all the way down to the ground. One, 2, 3, 4. I can do 4 right now. So the strength training method that I'm going to share with you today is going to require only a little bit of time from you and a little bit of commitment. So I'm not going to teach you how to do headstand push-ups. I want this video to be helpful for those of you who are beginners, for those of you who want to learn the basic bodyweight exercises so that you can have more fun with your training. So for those of you who want to learn regular push-ups or even the pistol squat that so many of you guys want to learn finally, this method will really help you with that. So we're going to start with the regular push-up exercise. Let's say that you're somebody who can do 10 push-ups off of your knees, like this. There are many people who can do 10 push-ups off of their knees, but they still cannot do regular push-up. Now, this method of doing push-ups on your knees initially and then working your way up to the regular push-up, it will eventually happen, but it might take a long time. So I'm going to show you how to cut the time significantly and actually do less work. First of all, you have to find your sweet spot. Now I'm going to explain to you what that exactly means. The sweet spot means that you want to do a regular push-up with an easier modification. So what is the hardest thing about push-up? So it's hard for your upper body, for your arms. So how to make it easier on your upper body and arms is to elevate your upper body and do the push-up on some kind of elevated platform, like a chair, for example. So you would put your hands on the chair, get into the plank position, basically, so you don't want to be dropping your hips again or sticking your butt out. You want to keep your body in one straight line again from your shoulders to your toes. And then you're going to do a push-up. And notice how it feels. The sweet spot is where you can do 1 rep if you try really, really hard. So let's say that you're using the chair and that 1 rep is easy for you. That's not your sweet spot. You have to then decrease the distance between your upper body and the floor. So let's say your sweet spot is with yoga blocks. So with the yoga blocks, you're a little bit closer towards the ground, so it's going to be harder for you. And again, you want to get into the plank position and see if you can do regular push-up. If you can do 1, and let's say you really struggle but you can do it, that's your sweet spot. You have to be able to do 1 rep, but only 1. If you can do 2, then you still need to challenge yourself a little bit harder. I hope this makes sense. So let's say this is your sweet spot. You can do 1 rep, only 1, using the yoga blocks. Okay, good. Now your goal is to do 4 sets every day of just 1 rep, and make sure that you have enough time between those sets. So you don't want to do them back to back, because you want to give yourself at least 20 minutes between each set. So throughout the day, one rep in the morning, you go to your blocks, you do 1 rep, really push hard. And then, around lunchtime, you're gonna do another rep. In the afternoon, you're gonna do another rep. And then at the evening, before you go to bed, you do another rep. That's all you have to do. And you do that every single day until you feel that this is not challenging anymore for you. You feel like you can do easily 2 reps. Then add that another rep. Add that extra rep and then start doing 2 reps 4 times a day. So, and then again, when you feel like the 2 reps are not challenging enough that you can easily add another one, then do 3 reps 4 times a day. Once you get to that point of those 3 reps 4 times a day, then increase the challenge of the exercise itself. So, in this case, you will remove the blocks, or maybe you go down from the chair to the blocks. It depends on you where you are. Maybe you can find even smaller platform, you know, like half size of the blocks. And then you go a little bit lower, so this is increasing the challenge. And then again, you go only for 1 rep. And you do that again 4 times a day until you feel that you can add another rep. But once you get all the way down and you can do 1 rep of the regular push-up, then you win. Basically, you're able to do a push-up, and then all you have to do is to work on your endurance. So you will continue doing this 4 times a day and just keep adding reps until one day you're able to do 10 reps of regular push-ups. And I can guarantee you're gonna get there really fast. So now I'm gonna show you how to do the same thing with a pistol squat. So again, when you're doing the pistol squats, you wanna find your sweet spot. With your other leg extended in front of you, arms in front of you, you're pushing off of the heel, and then you stand up and tense all of the muscles in the standing leg, then push your hips back and sit back down. So, if you can do just 1 rep in this position, this is your sweet spot. That 1 rep should feel really hard. Now, if this feels not challenging enough, then you have to increase the challenge again. So, you're gonna get a lower platform for yourself. I have these blocks. You can use anything. You can use a little coffee table if you have at home, or any kind of box, or anything that you can find at home that it's a platform that will hold your body weight. So again, what you're gonna do is push your hips back, get down until your butt reaches the blocks, then push off of the heel, stand up. And if this 1 rep feels super hard, but you can do it, that's your sweet spot. That's where you start working on your pistol squat. And you're gonna do it again 4 times a day, 1 rep at a time. Give yourself at least 20 minutes in between. Like I said, throughout the day, doing it throughout the day is the best way to do it. And then work your way up to 3 reps at a time. 3 reps at a time. Oh, really? Airplane, go. I'm losing light here. I'm trying to do this video really fast before it gets dark. So guys, where was I? So work your way up to 3 reps at a time. And then again, increase the challenge. So in this case, you wanna increase the depth of your squat. So you need a lower platform, smaller platform. So you can get rid of 1 block, and you can try this. All the way down until your butt reaches the block, and then push up. And again, 1 rep at a time, 4 times a day. Work your way up to 3 reps. Eventually, when you are able to do 3 reps, then get rid of the last one, and you'll see it'll get all the way down for 1 rep. And from there, again, you just start working on your endurance, and you just start adding reps as you go. But you have to keep doing it 4 times a day. So this way you can get strong for any body weight exercise really fast. Within a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, it's gonna take you. But you have to be consistent every single day. So guys, I hope that you're gonna start implementing this method into your strength training. If you do and you wanna share it with me on Instagram, then you can do videos of you doing certain exercises and showing your progress. I would love to see that. Then if you do that, please use hashtag ZGymMethod. so that I can see it, so that I can see how you're doing with this and if it's helping you. Now let's talk about better time management and how to stop procrastinating so that you can stay consistent with your training. So the first important thing to realize is that everybody procrastinates. Even the most successful and even the most productive people in the world still procrastinate. And the interesting thing is that usually people procrastinate about things that are really important to them. And it might have something to do with the fear of failure. It might have something to do with you feeling inadequate. So for example, maybe you're somebody who's been wanting to start a website or a blog, or maybe you're somebody who's been wanting to start writing, you want to write a book, but you keep putting it off, and it's something that you would really want to do, but you keep procrastinating because maybe you don't have enough confidence to kind of proceed, and you're making excuses that maybe you don't have time or this or that, but really it is a fear that you're not gonna be good enough. So that's one type of procrastination, but you can definitely work on that by working on your confidence, building your confidence by changing the dialogue in your head, changing your mindset, and starting to believe in yourself a little bit more. The other type of procrastination happens when your time management skill sucks. And I have to say that my time management skills suck big time. However, I have learned to procrastinate effectively. And what it means is that I try to procrastinate about things that are not aligned with my values, most important values, or big goals. So the first step is to realize what are your top, let's say, 5 values, and what are the things that are really important to you in life. And I think it's safe to say that our health and fitness are really important to us, to all of us, because you can have amazing career, you can be creative, you might have a beautiful family and a great relationship and all those things, but if you don't have your health, then you really have nothing, because without your health you cannot even enjoy all those amazing things in life. So you really have to take care of yourself. And some of you have been procrastinating with exercise because maybe you're a mom and you're thinking to yourself, well, I don't have time for exercise because, I don't have time to work on my six-pack because I have kids, I have important things to do. You have to look at it from a different perspective. Exercise is not just about having a six-pack or a cute butt. It's really about health. Exercise is so important for your health and your energy. Maybe you've been really focusing on your daily chores because you believe that that's what makes you a great mom. But really, if you think about it, a lot of women spend so much time on those day-to-day chores, like doing the laundry or washing the floor. I'm making things up right now, but like really the daily home chores that we all do, like washing dishes and all that stuff. And I'm not saying that it's not important, but maybe it's not as important. And some of the things, maybe if you write down what you do on a daily basis, you will see that maybe you're going a little bit overboard with your chores, and maybe you have too many chores on your plate. And some of them could be either delegated to another person, or maybe you can push those to the next day, because those chores will always be there. And I have to tell you from my own experience that, having mom that maybe cleans 10 times a week or, does the laundry 5 times a week is not as amazing as having a mom who has a good energy, mom who's happy, mom who doesn't take her stress out on to her children or her husband. If you do exercise, you do something for yourself every single day, you can have better energy. And I think the people around you will appreciate it more than the chores that you do at home. Let's face it, really, who appreciates you for doing your chores at home? Has any woman ever felt appreciated for all the chores that she does at home? That actually doesn't happen very often, and some great guys out there, they really try to see that, and they really try to appreciate, and they support you, but most people just don't see that. They don't get to appreciate it, but because people really work off of energy, and they care about how they feel around you. How do you make them feel? And you cannot make people feel good or happy if you're not happy, if you're not taking care of yourself and you're big values and big goals, things like that. When it comes to time management, you should always put first the things that align with your big goals. Exercise is up there because exercise helps you with your mental health, your mental clarity. You're gonna do better decisions. It's gonna help with your mood. It also helps with your blood sugar levels. It helps with inflammation. So exercise will help you in all those areas in your life, and that's why it should be on your top priority list. That's why you should always take the time to do exercise, even if you should push some other chores, some other work to the next day, you know. So this is how I look at it. I think that we just have to make better priorities and take the time for some important things. And I had to learn that too, because I used to get stressed out about things that actually don't really matter to me, but I felt like they did. Like I used to get stressed out about sweeping the floor and picking up the socks from the ground, and I would be just all flustered, and just you would tell me like, why are you stressing right now? Like, is this really important to do right now and to be stressing about it? Like, why are you doing things that are not even on the list of your big goals? You should be focusing on things that really matter to you, not things that are, like the socks are not going anywhere. You can pick them up, later today or early morning tomorrow if you really feel like it. You don't have to be stressing out about it, or you don't have to feel like this is what makes you a bad wife, girlfriend, or mom. It's not. I would say that the best moms are the moms that understand their kids, that are, can be there for them, not just physically, but also here mentally. And if you're just constantly running around, like trying to do all those chores, being like a superwoman, when you're trying to be the superwoman, then you're just not there for them, for your loved ones. And so prioritize. Do the things that really align with your big values, and give yourself some slack when it comes to day-to-day chores that they need to be done, but maybe they don't need to be done right now at this second. They don't need to be maybe even done today. That's all I'm saying. So just try to imagine yourself and your life, what your life would be like if you just took the time for yourself every single day, 15-20 minutes of exercise, and then walk through the house and not get angry at your husband for leaving the socks under the table, or at your kids for leaving a mess in their room. Imagine that your mood would be elevated because you feel good about yourself. You did your workout. Now you can take on the world, and the people around you are happy to see happy girlfriend, happy wife, happy mom. I think that's what's important. There's a lot of things that take up your time that may not matter as much as you used to think, and if you just kind of shift things around and put your biggest values, most important values, your like family is your biggest value, the people that are the closest to you, like you want to spend a good quality time with them. And then your creative work is really important to be fulfilled with the tasks that you do. That's what's important. Everything else can wait. Who cares? You can sweep the floor tomorrow. So this is just my point of view when it comes to time management and procrastination as it relates to fitness and health. And I want to hear from you guys, so you leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know how do you procrastinate. Let me know if you have your own strategies for time management. Give me your 5 cents. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you don't miss any future coffee talks. And I will see you guys either next time here on YouTube or in the Z Gym with another workout. Ciao!